Hey, well, today's daily sprint talking about increasing our purpose, passion, and meaning. And today I read a passage that I was going to talk about, but then it kind of got busy, but then it kind of came back up, and it's come back up a few times, so I really feel called to bring this up. So there's a passage in the Bible. Don't worry, I'm not going to preach at you, but I do like the words in this particular passage, and it's, whoever wants to keep his own life safe will lose it. But whoever gives his life to serve me in God's good news will have true life. So what I want to focus on is whoever wants to keep his own life safe. Well, what's the opposite of safe? The opposite of safe is risk. And is there anything great? Is there any abundance that we have in life without taking risk? And I really dove into this, and I'm like, oh my gosh. If you want to build a business, say on social media, because you're working a 9 to 5 and you have kids and you just need extra income, so you want to work this business on social media, what do you risk? You risk social esteem. People being like, what are you doing? Maybe some negative comments. I don't know what mean people might do on social media. Okay, so you're gonna take a temporary hit and maybe risk some social esteem to go out and have that abundant life, the good news. In the passage, it's called true life. To experience true life, there's got to be some risk. So are we not having that uncomfortable talk with our spouse? Maybe it's an intimacy talk or something like that. Just, there's an elephant in the room, we're just not putting it out there. Because we don't want to risk feeling uncomfortable. We don't want to risk a fight. We don't want to risk, God forbid, a big fight that maybe even jeopardizes the marriage. But we need to have this talk in order for this marriage to grow more abundantly. We got to take that risk, again, to have that true life. Or maybe it's the risk, maybe you're not an entrepreneur, but you're thinking about it and you see these things and you're like, I think I could do that. Maybe you're even looking at Macromillionaire and you're like, I don't know, the risk, I don't know. Well, yes, there is a financial risk to have the opportunity of a lifetime. And who hangs on the tightest to things tends to live the worst life. A good example of this is, how they catch chimpanzees? They put a banana in a small hole. The chimp fights to get the banana and then gets the banana and it clenches its fist and it can't get out because it's clinched on to that banana. Are you clenching on to your money so hard instead of investing it, instead of giving it, helping others, instead of investing it in maybe a business opportunity? You're clinched on, and now what are you doing? You're trapped. You're trapped because you just clench on to your finances. That's how I was. I was the iron fist. I was the monkey, the chimpanzee that was just caught because I just clenched onto that money so hard. I didn't invest it. I didn't put it into myself to grow any ancillary revenue. I didn't give as much as I could have been. So don't avoid that risk. And there's so many other analogies that you can use, but you just have to get comfortable with the fact it's gonna be uncomfortable. There's going to be a level of risk. What are you not risking right now that's holding you back? Let me know in the comments.